Hi, my name is JalonzoBateman, and this is my week 3 assignment. PR crisis plan: navigating a public relations crisis. Our organization was recently faced with a crisis, which can lead to a negative impact in the future of this company and its business. The crisis that we're facing is some unattended and some ignored maintenance issues that was brought to the organization attention but was neglected and wasn't taken care of in time. So it resulted into some tiles and some fixtures from above the ceiling to collapse onto some consumers and fans, which unfortunately led to injuries. And we're going to be we're going to be looking more into this issue. And this issue took place on the third level in the section of a male's bathroom. So we're going to be taking a good look at that and seeing what went wrong. And as an organization, we thought it would be better for us to go ahead and issue formal statements and get out and give the public all the information that we know, being that the news media has already went ahead and released the story. Assignment for our response team is going to be to respond to this crisis as quickly in a timely manner with the facts and ensuring our fans that we will continue to be out front of this issue. Also, we want to handle this with respect for everybody that was involved, and including employees and everyone else in this organization. And we will continue to encourage fans to remain loyal and show their support while we work through this crisis. And we have three groups that we're going to be delegating tasks to for our response team this way that everyone can communicate properly and we can get things done swiftly and in a timely manner. And we start with group one. Group one is responsible for investigating and finding the facts that we can use and share legally with the public and everyone that's involved. And everything that group one find will be relayed to group two. And with group two, we will take all the information that's given from group one and correspondence into well written statements for group three and the spokesperson, which will be the person talking directly to the news media and sponsors and our season ticket holder fans. And group three, along with the spokesman, will be responsible for contacting the individuals that were involved through this, with a formal letter of apology and through a personal phone call explaining the situation and our sympathy for everyone that was involved. This group will also be responsible for responding to our fans through social media. This would include Facebook posts, comments, Twitter, tweets, and direct messages, and the team's blog and website. And we will be responding to any questions and concerns and comments within a timely manner. The spokesperson is going to be responsible for a press conference, which news media will be there and will answer any questions that come about. And he would be the person who is going to give you all the information that the team knows. And we know that it's important to know the identification of our target audience, with who we're trying to reach, and who that we make sure that we get this message clear to. And we're going to focus on our fan base and the fans and the consumers that were injured in this incident, along with our sponsors. Throughout this whole entire crisis, we want to continue to let our fans know that we need their support and to remain loyal, and we're going to do everything that we can to make sure that they're not left with a whole lot of questions or left in the dark about this whole situation. And we have a statement or a message that we do have, and we want to relay this to our whole entire fan base, which follows: we as an organization have let down our fans as well as our community and sponsors. We want to issue a formal apology to the fans and their family that was injured in any way in this incident. We also want to ensure that we as an organization is taking every possible step to make this a more enjoyable experience for all of our fans. And we will look forward to having all of our passionate fans return to our arena for the following home game, so we encourage you to come out and show your local support for your team. And that's the message that we're going to try to get across to everybody and everyone that's involved in this crisis. And then we can go to talking points, which this would be important for our spokesman to know, because these are going to be the subjects that he's going to be allowed to talk about and how to go about talking to and responding to these things. All right. The first talking point would be, the health of everyone that was involved in this incident, and we will address this question first to show that we are taking in the best interests of our fans and everyone involved. We will construct a formal statement to local news media and then update social media sites throughout this whole situation as we go along about the health and everyone's injuries and how we're going about taking care of those people. Um, the second talking point is how are we going to improve the facility structure, and how we're good about answering this question or getting this question answered in some type of way. We will be holding a phone conference to come up with plans to put in place and start remodeling and reconstruction phase. After we I'll come up with a plan, and we will address our employees with the upcoming events that's going on and be taking place this way, that they will be well aware of what's going on and they will be able to answer questions, as well as our spokesperson and everyone involved in the PR department. Okay. Along with that, we will send out letters to our season ticket holders, informing them that the new remodeling plans that are in place, and with them knowing, is to also ensure them to remain, you know, faithful and loyal to the team, so they can have a say in what they would recommend, or some type of input. During this whole process, we will be updating our social media platforms, keeping everyone aware of what is taking place within the organization. So this would include, us, taking pictures and putting it online and posting things about the remodeling phase and how we're going about taking the next steps and moving on from this crisis. Um, and what we want to do is to encourage and ensuring our fan base to remain loyal, as I repeated before. And what we want to do is to share as much information as possible with our fan base and consumers, you know, whether this is before and after videos and things like that of the construction and how things are going. And we will have a special section on our site, you know, with which fans can take a look and add their input on how do you feel about the progress that is being made in this incident. And we want to let them know that we're doing everything we can to improve the fan experience that they had before to make it even better. The next talking point would be how how and why this maintenance issue was ignored. And we will address this with our employees first to see where and why these issues were ignored in the first place, and then we want to tell the you know tell the news media outlets that we have the information to share in regarding why these building concerns were overlooked in the first place. So we want to have enough respect to do an internal investigation first, along with you know before we go out and I guess just throw anybody under the bus, because we gotta have respect for everyone going throughout this process, so this won't turn into a negative impact on the business. All right, and far as communicating, and PR tools that are going to be used, we're going to use a lot of PR tools, far as social media to, I guess, communicate with our fans and consumers. Along with a lot of own media, like making videos and things like that to ensure that we're reaching out to our consumers and fans the best way possible, and we're not missing a step. So we're going to be using a lot of the team and organization websites and blogs to post videos and things like that. And we will be reaching out through Facebook, posting photos and responding to fans and comments. Excuse me. Team, like we'll be using the team Twitter handle to engage fans directly and share links to our team sites. And we will be constructing a team YouTube channel too, which we will be showing videos every week until we're completed the whole remodeling and update phase of this structure. For internal communication, we will be holding, I guess, board meetings and sending emails out to everyone in every head department of this organization, along with personal phone calls. And this way, we can effectively reach everyone, and we will staff meetings and things like that. This way, that everyone's communicating, and everyone will stay on the same page throughout this whole entire crisis, and we're not leaving anybody in the dark with this. And we'll be also putting in place a section on our page where, from here on out, we will list all the facility improvements that will be taking place, and a weekly list will be added according to how things are being handled. We will also continue to encourage fans to come out and have a great experience. And along with this, we will put in place plans far as making sure we stay on top of all maintenance issues that are brought to our organization attention, and we will be doing these things ourselves, and that way we won't run into this problem again. And thank you for watching.